In recent times, Elon Musk and Tesla have been hinting a lot towards their new upcoming 1 million mile battery. Now, this news is absolutely game changing in the EV community. Not only will Tesla's batteries last longer, but they will also be more specific energy dense, cost less to produce, and be manufactured using methods far superior to what they are doing right now. So at the moment, the Tesla community feels like they have a pretty good concept for what is to come during Tesla's Battery and Powertrain Investor Day, scheduled at the moment according to Elon Musk's recent tweets, for sometime next month via webcast and part 2 perhaps a few months later. Anyways, what I want to make very clear to you all today is that Elon Musk is likely slacking his new 1 million mile battery claims to the Tesla community in my opinion. Elon has hinted in the past, like during Autonomy Investor Day last April, that a 1 million mile battery would be something like a 4,000 charge cycle life. So in his view, and in Tesla's view, just to give you an example, this means that it would require a vehicle like a Model 3 for example, to consist of a 50 kilowatt-hour battery pack, have a 5 mile per kilowatt-hour efficiency in the future, and be capable of 4,000 charge and discharge cycles. This is the basic easy math to understand. According to sources like from Jeff Dahn's team working with Tesla, I will link their report down below with an electric summary as well, but Jeff Dahn's team was showing promising signs of a Tesla battery pack and battery cells being able to withstand roughly 6,000 charge cycles with only about 10% battery life degradation. So the reason why this is so fascinating and important for Tesla's batteries to withstand these levels of wear and tear is because it perfectly aligns with Tesla's goals of self-driving robotaxis. See, if Tesla or yourself wants robotaxis to exist in the future, one of the most important key variables is a long-lasting battery. Robotaxis in certain geographies, say close to the freeway, driving high speeds consistently may easily average over 500 miles of usage per day. If, for example, we assume one of Tesla's new Cybertrucks produced in a couple years from now has one of their new battery packs in it, we could assume a battery pack of 125 kilowatt hours, 4 miles traveled per kilowatt hour, and this equals 500 miles of range. Again, these are just made up estimates. So if the Cybertruck's new battery has, say, a battery pack rated for 5,000 charge cycles, which is in line with Jeff Dahn's claims for the new battery packs, this warrants a 2.5 million mile battery pack with about 10% battery life degradation if their claims are true. To put this in perspective, this is about 10 times better than your average vehicle with an internal combustion engine, or about a 5-fold improvement over today's Tesla battery packs. Now, if we gave the Cybertruck a battery pack of say 75 kilowatt hours, 4 miles traveled per kilowatt hour of efficiency, and 5,000 charge cycles, the battery can now last about 1.5 million miles based on 10% battery degradation using Tesla's new battery cell chemistries. So Tesla's future vehicles, I am predicting, based on future battery pack sizes, may have battery packs capable of lasting at least over 1 million miles of usage, and perhaps even more than 3 million miles and beyond. It all comes down to how efficient the vehicle can operate and reduce the number of charge cycles during its life. And of course, temperature conditions such as too hot or cold and other external factors do have a long-term effect, but that is out of our control for the most part. So essentially in the long run, this reduces the financial costs of operating a Tesla robotaxi over time. And Tesla and Jeff Dahn's team is well aware of this concept, as Tesla's end goal is to be an autonomous ride-sharing behemoth in the future. Now you may be wondering, just as I am, but a Tesla robotaxi operating well over 1 million miles of range sounds rather ridiculous in terms of lifetime usage. A robotaxi made in the year of 2021, for example, and lasting over 10 years seems unnecessary due to other parts of the vehicle potentially becoming too old and outdated. For example, some of the parts that may wear out may be something like the robotaxi's computer systems, cameras, and internal screen interfaces for the ride-sharing customers. This is why I find it likely that Tesla may very well add these old batteries to their energy business battery packs and save themselves a huge amount of financial costs. Now, Tesla would only do this after their robotaxis wear out. This is, again, because there will have been minimal degradation to at least most of Tesla's battery packs, assuming most of the ride-sharing vehicles are operating in friendly climate. Now, on top of this news, what I find interesting with Tesla's new batteries coming out is that with them being lighter and longer lasting, is that Tesla will be far more in control of how long it may want its vehicles to last. Or in other words, Tesla could balance out its potential geographical ride-sharing monopolies in the future with vehicles like Model 3s, Model Ys, and Cybertrucks with multiple variants of longer lasting batteries. So what do I mean by this? What I mean is that Tesla will have the luxury of placing vehicles with greater mileage and longer lasting batteries in places like near freeways, where cars will typically drive more on average on any given day. And all the while, Tesla could still easily guarantee the vehicle to last a 10-year lifespan regardless of how many miles it is likely to drive each day during those years. And on the other hand, Tesla could place robotaxis with the new battery packs, but of smaller kilowatt-hour storage in more urban, street-like cities where the average speed of miles traveled per day would be far less. A strategy such as this would ultimately allow for a more efficient efficient ecosystem of ride-hailing for Tesla. In the long term, if this fleet organization is perfected, this would allow Tesla's robotaxi fleet to be even more profitable and longer lasting. It's these fine details that Tesla's focusing on, such as reducing weight in batteries and making them more redundant, that is really going to set them apart from the rest of their competition. If these specifications Tesla has said about their new upcoming batteries hold true, and my predictions hold true as well, it's difficult to see a reason for a battery that would require over 5,000 charge and discharge cycles. The only other areas that really need improvement on the battery front, in my opinion, after charge cycles, is better specific energy density, lower manufacturing costs, faster charge and discharge rates, and yes, to see Tesla getting into the mining business, of course. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, or just share this video with a friend if you did enjoy. I'm Nico, this is Awesome Finance, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.